the path of initiation is pretty unique.
Yeah.
It's suffering.
But you know what? It is, but it's not.
No, I mean,
It's suffering, right? If that's where your consciousness is attached.
for the word suffering.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say he wasn't here for the analogy with the line and the positive and negative.
Oh, yeah.
It's like most people they do this, and it's like as consciousness expands, you kind of get to here, and then it's kind of like this.
Yeah.
But to the naked eye, it looks like you're not suffering.
Right.
But you really are going through stuff. It's just to other people that are not on the same conscious level, they are not even aware that you're going through stuff. So I'm just bringing it back to what you're saying. Right.
That's what I was saying about the craze.
Right,
Everybody
right.
was looking at him like, man, that's Jesus right there.
Yeah.
He performed the miracles. He made that crippled person walk and the blind lady see. And the whole time he in the wilderness questioning himself because he's being tempted.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's a sway back and forth, but it's your position along with all of the rest of existence
Yeah.
that depends on your development, that's the so-called suffering or initiation or your hazing. You know what I'm saying? It's like like I said, God never. My mama used to say that God don't use perfect people. Never has.
That's what they. Hey, that's
Right. So
that's
it's
old
a hazing that you go through. So when you see that adulterous woman, we really can't judge, so to speak, if we are people of the light, because we're casting that shadow by being on the opposite end of the spectrum.
Right.
You can look at your mama and say, now that's a virtuous woman. Why? Because she over there twerking. Mama don't twerk. You got something to weigh it against.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But then, if you talk to your father about your mother in her younger days,
He'll tell you something else.
he might cast a shadow. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's all about, your
That's a good one.
your viewpoint.
That's a good one.
Right,
That's a good one.
right. It's all about your viewpoint on your position in the light.
Right.
on
Yes,
what
sir.
you see.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So are we saying that Jesus wasn't perfect? What are we saying?
Absolutely.
I'm just gonna say he was.
That he was perfect.
Right.
No, that he was.
He was.
Not-
That he was. He existed.
Right.
And then
was.
everybody else is saying what he was or what he wasn't.
Right.
Right.
And just for the people,
Yeah.
Job was perfect.
Yeah.
Or Job.
Right.
Noah was perfect in his generation. So
I'm gonna throw it really off. Satan's perfect.
Right.
he's a perfect force.
I'm gonna throw all of y'all off. We all are perfect.
Oh.
Right.
Well,
It's simple.
I am
I am.
the Malak and I am the Shaitan
Right.
Come on.
in the flesh.
Come on.
Right. Higher
Come
than
on.
lower self.
Okay.
Light and shadow.
Come on.
That's what makes it perfect. I get ridiculed sometimes. He's seen it happen. People ask, "How you doing today?" It's like, "I'm perfect." And a friend of ours was like, she just, that really pisses me off. And I'm like, "What?" She was like, "For you to just say you're perfect, that pisses me off. You mean to tell me you don't have a bad day at all?" And I was like, "I never said that." I said that my day has been perfect.
Right.
Yeah, there's some stuff that didn't go absolutely sublime, didn't go right, but that's what made it a perfect day. I'm here to talk to you about it right now. The
Right.
day is perfect. I'm not gaining anything sitting here shooting down to you. Look, this is due. I got this. I got 2 teenagers in school right now. They need extra clothes and
Right.
What am I gonna gain from that?
Right.
So because I was able to, witness a day, what we call a day, sunrise and sunset. My day was perfect. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
And it always changes my day. Really, I at the end of the day, or when I go home at night, I'm like,
When you take that last deep breath.
right. I'm not. I didn't have anything that I was dwelling on that was negative. Now, some things came up that I might have to have dealt with, but I'm not sitting around, woe is me, and this, that, and
Plum syndrome.
right. You don't want to stay in your low point. So, you speak to your higher points. You speak to the higher situations.
Right.
I had had a buddy, man, that was talking to about about the I'm not even gonna talk it, but the last big event that happened in our news. And the day before that, he was, man, the hell with them rich people. You know what I'm saying? What am I concerned with rich people? It was all about how much money these people had.
Right.
The next day, my concern was, homie, people died. His
Right.
response to me was, don't talk that negativity to me.
Oh boy.
You know what I'm saying?
He switched the game up on you.
Right. But see,
It's a consciousness thing.
Wow.
Right.
Yeah.
But the day before that, it was all about, who cares about them people? They was rich.
Right. Right. So
Man, I don't care about their money. I'm thinking about somebody's mama.
Right. So
I
he
saw
was
the-
judging them on their money.
Because
When they
that's
riches.
his consciousness.
That's his
That's his
consciousness.
concern.
Yeah.
I'm
That's interesting.
I'm sitting there thinking, to think about a family member who would pass in that manner, in that way,
Right.
regardless of race, color, creed,
Right.
money, whatever. This is horrifying to me.
Right.
To the point that, I don't want to, it wasn't something I was going to dwell on, but for me to be so arrogant to skip across life and start dealing with finances
Yeah.
once life was taken. So I'm looking at the phone like, man, tell me something good. Talk positive to me. Like, what? I just did. I told you people passed.
Right.
This ain't no time to be, you know what I'm saying? This is what my concern is about, But like he said, it's wherever your consciousness is.
Right.
Whatever's important to you is going to surface.
Exactly.
So it was a little duality there. It was worth thinking about, It was thought provoking for me to see that put in that manner,
Yeah, I like the saying when it says, "I don't have bad days, I have bad moments," and that's just for lack of better terms, good, bad. But it's like the whole day is the whole day bad,
Right.
from sunrise or the time you open your eyes to the time you go. It's just bad.
Right.
Right. But once you understand the law,
The universal principles,
you will see everything is neutral.
right?
Always.
It's always neutral. Now we decide
What we're gonna
Which-
put labels on it.
what
Right.
we're gonna do, what we're gonna do, what we're gonna say, what we're gonna put label on, what we're gonna say about that person or not that person.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or what happened. Once we start doing that and get out of the neutral situation, that's when the suffering or the happiness come in.
Right.
Because somebody might have been happy that them people
Right.
passed on the submarine or whatever.
Right.
You know, they got mad at the dude, the son, because he went to a concert. Yo, the man wanted to go to a concert. So
Right.
what?
He's up
What
to
is
something.
why? Right? Why is it your problem?
Right.
You just interjected yourself out of the neutral zone.
The surrounding society is what
That's-
I was talking
exactly.
about. Casting the shadows on what they
Exactly.
think you should be doing.
Right? Right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Why that man can't? That's how that's how he grieve.
Right.
He might had to go out and get some stuff off his chest and go dance it off or something.
Right.
I don't know.
Right. Or he
But
might-
you don't know either.
How about it's just not your business what he's doing?
Right. Because you done took yourself out of the neutral position
Right.
and you wanted to drive.
Right. When I saw, like I said, it was the TV news was saturated with that. my honest concern, and it wasn't really a concern, it's just that what I can relate with
Right.
is the loss of life. That's
Right.
it. I'm looking at it like these people had families, regardless of how. It was so insensitive to me to see the memes, jokes.
Yeah, bro.
They just kept coming, and I'm like, is anybody like seeing that people pass? Now, on the flip side of that, just to show my polarity, my duality, the brother that punched the woman in the face, I didn't feel the same for him.
Right. Yeah, I saw that video.
So I had to question my own self when it came to the loss of life, because he had a mama, sister, family, and the whole nine. So once I get back to thinking, you know, it's a sad situation all around, but I didn't have the same feeling,
Right.
you know. So it's like he said, it's wherever your consciousness is, you know.
Any other thoughts, Malak?
Nah, man, that's really all I got, brother.
Yeah. Let me bring this book out right here. It's called Emotional Intimacy by Robert Augustus Masters, PhD. Very good book. If you are trapped within suffering, fear, and anything else that you're dealing with, get this book, read this book, do the exercises in this book, and it will help you get to a certain point. If you don't meditate, if you don't, into meditation and stuff like that. But in the book, since he's a doctor, what have you, he recommends meditation. Which is, interesting to me. When you have medical doctors saying, no, when they're saying you try meditation.
Yeah.
I
Quiet down. Listen.
Listen. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And if you taking the word meditation is med, like medicine, it's good for the soul, good for the body. So, but if you have anything that you're dealing with emotionally, that you're trying to get up out of, read this book and do some exercises in it, and it would, trust me, it will greatly enhance what you understand and what you don't understand about yourself.
Dang, yeah. And if you want to get closer or awaken that Christ within, meditate. Clears all the pathways, the noise, the clutter, and you'll hear that voice, that soft, still voice.
Right.
Yeah.
The problem, the thing is dealing with yourself. That's the hardest thing you're gonna do, is deal with yourself and what's inside you. Because when it comes up, it's gonna come up, and you're gonna have to deal with it.
Can you dig it?
And you're gonna and what I would suggest, don't try to push it away or hide it in the closet. Deal with it right then and there, and love that situation. Because once you love that situation, guess what? That is not gonna come back and knock on your door no more. You're gonna be one with it. And when you're one with something, you become that. You're that. You're the only thing that exists. It's just that simple.
Reabsorb it back into yourself. Yeah. Well, I'd like to thank everybody for watching.
Okay.
Could have been anywhere on this day,
Okay.
but you're here with us.
For sure.
Okay.
When this gets on YouTube, if you feel that we provided anything that's stimulated your mind, touched your heart, hit the like button, as they say, or subscribe, or don't.
Okay.
Fourth principle.
Fourth principle.
Shalom, fam.
Shalom. Namaste.
Shalom.